Hello, people that are here, if you are. It is now 5 o'clock and we are live. We've been live for a second or two. I hit the button about 30 seconds early, so hopefully it doesn't bother anybody. Hello, Scotty. I have no idea, Scotty. Did you click on it and say hello? You're funny. Well, hopefully you want to be here and you haven't been kidnapped by aliens or something like that and tied up and held at your unwheel, whatever you want to say. Hello, Duncan family. How's Duncan family today? Yes, Lisa will be up here in a little bit. That is true. I'm sure she's downstairs checking on the channel and everything, make sure all the voices are good. And how do we sound to you all? Hopefully we have no internet problems today. I did a bunch of bush hogging yesterday and I've got some kind of cough or whatever. Lisa says it all sounds good downstairs, so I'm glad. They're wanting to see you, honey. And Anna, how you doing? Glad that you could come in. And Joy's here. Janae, I mean. Thank you very much, Janae. That it all sounds good. Thank you very much. If y'all need a friend to advertise your lives and everything else, Joy will put it out there. She gives mentions. She gives mentions to everybody that's going live and stuff like that on the weekends and stuff. She knows everybody that's going live. Hello, Robbie. How you doing, buddy? Well, God bless you too, Anna. Let's see. Oh, hello. We just was on Hippie Cow Yay Homestead. They're live and stuff like that. So how y'all doing? They had a lot to talk about, and that seemed like it was a fun time, and especially since it was I think this was their first Sunday night chat. They jumped in between Bert and Cindy, and then in between us. So I think they're going to try to fill that spot every Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Randy's here. How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you. We got a couple cooking videos coming out. One maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, and then one by the end of the week, as soon as I can get it edited. And Mr. Z, how you doing? You like my hair? Where? What, on my mustache? That's too funny. We was going to try that rib video where you cook the ribs in the crock pot, but our crock pot wasn't big enough for the ribs we had. I guess we could have cut them down, but we didn't, and so we did some grilling, and that'll come out later this week. So, and while I was doing bush hogging and stuff like that, Miss Lisa took care of all that, and oh my God, were they good. But y'all, I'm gonna have to wait to see how good they look. That's right, Duncan family. God gave some people perfect heads, and the rest He gave hair. I have no idea why I must have swallowed some dirt, seed, whatever. I don't know, pollen. But anyway, got the cough going on. Hello, Miss Lisa.
Hello. I'm here.
She finally showed up. Everybody will be happy now.
Howdy, howdy, people. It's a hot one today.
No, I don't use any shampoo. Well, every now and then when I grow my beard, I do use a little shampoo, but that is a rarity. But usually it's just soap and water.
Now, I use a lot of shampoo and cream rinse. It'll go through it pretty quick.
Hammett 31, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And Randy says hi to Lisa.
Hey, Randy, how are you? I'm trying to find our live on my iPad here.
Found it.
We ran a promotion.
Oh.
How do you try to admit unlimited
Commercial.
week and a half? And it was so
Do y'all get a lot of commercials on y'all's on the lives, different lives for different
or
people?
even ours. Do you all
Yeah.
get a commercial? Because it's not ever notified anymore. Remember, it used to say.
Oh yeah, commercial coming up. Yeah, I don't know why. And I'll say something else. I mean, it's not like we're going to make a fortune or anything like that.
No.
But
What do you mean?
well, they
Busted my bubble.
yeah, we're not going to make a fortune.
Oh,
But
well.
YouTube is more than cut that projected money or whatever, more than half of what I guess we're just YouTube is overpriced. Yeah, YouTube Premium is overpriced. I can't afford it. Well, Putty Cat is here. How you doing? Glad to have you here.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, I see all our friends are here tonight. I'm going to give us a thumbs up on my iPad. Do you have a thumbs up on your iPad?
Yeah, I did on that one. But yeah, Robbie, the mine always starts with the a commercial, and then for whatever reason, it used to go back to commercial every now and then, about halfway through. But I'm glad it don't anymore. Hopefully this, I've been answering everybody's videos. It's moving along pretty good tonight. I like it. Can you be my dad, Pitt? I don't have a dad. Well, if you need to call somebody dad, you can call me dad.
He's a strict one, so
Yeah.
you might think twice about it.
You might say, my kids don't like it when I play dad.
Maybe think twice about that. I'm not really sure what this means.
What's that?
You have 2 envelopes, each with money. One has twice as much as the other. So should you switch? I'm not getting it. I'm not got a sense of humor.
Nah, I think you should just take what you're given.
Well, if I have
I don't know if it's a...
If I have 2 envelopes, then why not just keep them both? I mean, I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
It takes me a while.
Are you saying somebody's going to hand me 2 envelopes and one's got more money than the other one? Which one would I take? Well, I wouldn't know until, I open it. I would just take what I'm given.
Yep.
Let's see, I'm watching the video. I think it depends on the length. The longer ones, I get several commercials. The shorter ones, yeah, they say if you make an 8-minute video, I've heard this from the YouTube people. If you make once you're monetized, if you make an 8-minute video, sometimes they'll put one on the beginning and end. But if it's at least 8 minutes, they like it to be 8 minutes because they can slide a video commercial into the middle. I don't know how true that is or anything like that, but that's what I've heard.
My hair is sticking to my back of my neck today.
Yeah, I have that problem.
Yeah.
I used to have that problem.
I think it's 84 today. And it's like 100 something heat index.
Somebody said Carhartt shirts make you look thinner. I don't know how, considering I'm so fat. But thank you. Somebody says hello to the beautiful lady and a handsome bro. Well, hello.
Thank you. Hello.
Everyone, remember to subscribe to all the lives that you watch this evening.
Yes,
It really helps the channels. Thank you, Randy, for putting that up. It really does.
It really does.
If you're not subscribed to a channel, you run across it, and it's something that you think you might watch again because they're nice people, whatever. They're the kind of talk that you like to listen. Please subscribe to it and go back and listen to it and make some comments every now and then.
It's
Well, I don't know how strict I'd be now, but I was. They had a curfew and all that kind of stuff when they lived at home. Anyway,
well,
we had two kids.
We have 2 fine adult children.
Yeah, so I don't have to.
We did something right.
Yeah, both of them are pretty good kids. So.
That's today. Yes, me tomorrow. I might have a different answer.
Because you're my dad, I subscribe. Mr. Z subscribe.
Oh, well, thanks.
Hey, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it there, son. Let's see, Mud, sir. I don't know how to say that. Subscribe to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hopefully, you all that just subscribed will enjoy the content that we put up. And like I said, we just put a long video up for her when she's outside canning. A bunch of meat. Hello, Tracy. How you doing?
Hi, Tracy.
And we have another video that's getting ready to come up from me. So, well, that's kind of rude there, Jack.
What did he say?
He likes to use public restrooms and not
don't
flush.
read stuff like that.
Well, I already read it, so I just couldn't help myself. I had to answer that one. Mr. Z said I made his day, Dad. Well, it's nice. Where are you from, Mr. Z? At least I'll know where my kid's from.
Yeah, where are you from, son? We're from Kentucky, if y'all don't know.
Central Kentucky is where we're from. Just Top G Pearson. I'm a sofa king. We totted. You're a sofa king. Cool. I guess that's pretty good if you can pull it off.
Oh, Delighted Acres are here. I don't know if you said hello to them earlier.
No, I didn't know they were here yet.
Yeah, it says 106 in Oklahoma.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, it feels like that here too.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like it. I think it's only.
We have a hello from Russia, and Mr. Z is from Oregon.
Oh,
Cool.
Oregon. I used to play a game called Oregon Trail.
She did. She played that a
was
lot.
back on the old computer.
My God, did that take forever to get there.
Yeah, I always died on that daggone game, and I tried so hard.
Let's see. Top Smoke wants to know if we can come pick up. I take it you're talking about Trump. That you want us to come pick him up.
Oh, there's Noble.
Noble's
Hello,
here.
Noble.
Well, hello, buddy. How you doing there, Noble?
And of course, I heard you say hello to Janae. I was downstairs, but hi, Jenny. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I like to play the Oregon Trail. Like I wonder if you can get it on your iPad. I need to search that. Surely they got a
Well, they said here it's
upgraded.
what's a TRS 80 computer?
I don't know. We still
That
have
must be an old computer.
old computer in there that has the Oregon Trail on it, but I don't even.
I don't think it works anymore.
No, I think we took the.
Thank you, Jenny, for telling everybody to hit the thumbs up.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you very
thanks.
much. Come to Russia. Welcome the love from Russia. Cool. Thank you. I don't know if we'd ever get there. Or not.
I hate to hear that. I lost my mom. She had breast cancer, and it's been 16 years now, and It's been a hard road. It'll get a little easier, but it's still rough every day.
Well, I mean, you know.
It's hard to lose your loved ones.
Until I pass away, and then she'll be partying on the grave.
Oh, you're funny. I remember, Robbie, when I was a long time ago, when I was a secretary, there was one of the men in the office wanted to teach me about programming on computer. And I don't know how long that went on. It just seemed like it was terrible. I thought, this is not the life for me. I did not want to sit there and learn, computer. I mean, that was back before the internet. That was
back when you could type something in and go away, come back an hour later, and it was might have been
boy,
functioning.
I tell you what, I wonder if I would have been interested in it, how far that could have taken me in life. I mean, not that was my dream job, but
Acom,
he was willing
United
to.
States.
He was willing to show me how to do everything, and I was just right out of high school.
Well, she was 18 years old, and it was one of those things that everybody kept telling us back then. It's never going to make it. That computer thing is just not going to be a big deal.
And then when his dad got an Apple, was it an Apple?
Apple IIe.
Oh my gosh, that was like we were watching some kind of science fiction thing, and it would make that noise, ding, ding. I don't know, you can't even, do it, but you all know that sound.
Yeah, nobody had the internet. You had to have a program on your computer, and Dad had the Bible, the King James Version Bible on it, and you could type in something like a verse, and go away, eat dinner, and come back, and you may have found it.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I spent most of the time just looking up the Bible. We've been married in December. It'll be 40 years exactly.
Yeah, that's something. I mean, that was Robbie's passion was to learn the computer. I still don't know much about the computer. I just know how to turn it on, and sometimes I can find the volume button.
Well, I think I got about 10 years on you, Robbie, and I think that's probably the time frame and stuff like that. There's kids that are, well, I call them kids, but they're the same age as my kids, that will blow your mind. They just get on there and do all this, that, and the other, and next thing you know, they got some kind of program written up and changes to a machine program or whatever, and the next thing you know, it's running, doing pretty good. Somebody just said they liked my mustache and your long hair.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I know my hair is very hot right now.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I used a DOS anything, yeah. 40 years is 1985. We got married December 28th of 1985.
A million years ago. What 40? It was a million.
Why? Just because it feels that way doesn't mean you have to keep telling everybody that.
Oh. We're in Kentucky, Barry.
Noble started with the computer vision with the cassette.
Mr. Z said he's asking you, do you like Olive Garden or Red Lobster?
I'd probably like Red Lobster better.
Yeah, we just
She likes Olive Garden no better.
Yeah, we just ate Olive Garden 2 days ago, and it was good. But we haven't ate Red Lobster for a very long time because they're really shutting those down. I think there's still one in Elizabethtown.
Yeah, they're closing for whatever reason. They're closing in multiple places. What was happening in '85? Let's see.
What do you mean? What was happening?
I don't know. Somebody asked a question.
Married?
Top Smoke says, "What was happening in '85?"
No, we got married.
Yeah, we got married. That was the coolest thing to happen.
Let's see what else. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue right now. I'll be honest. I have to look that one up.
Oh, Back to the Future was in 1985.
Was it?
Well, that's what he said.
Cool.
Or Top Smoke said that.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed that series. I think that last one was a little campy, but
What did we find out today that was on the robot show? What was it? Lost in Space.
oh, the Lost in Space.
Was taken. The future was 1997 or
Yeah, the
something.
1997, the Lost in Space series that they made back in the day that was supposed to be a futuristic show where everybody was going to be in space suits and all this other stuff, was the future date was 1997.
Can you imagine? That's funny. Because that was
Yeah.
back in the 1960s, late 60s when everybody was watching that show. But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
can remember watching that show.
it was reruns, yeah.
Was it reruns when I watched it?
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know, but anyway, it's pretty cool. Shout out to Nick Jersmill. Happy birthday. Well, happy birthday. Let's see.
Barry says $4,000 will suffice for a 1-week trip to New York. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I doubt I'll be going to need to spend that much money to go to New York anytime soon.
No.
Nintendo NES was released in the United States in 1985. Delighted Acres says.
Oh.
Hi from North Carolina. What part? Her grandparents used to have on the top of one of the mountains outside Brevard, North Carolina.
Scotty says he has the whole series of Lost in Space.
Really? I always thought that's pretty good. And then they come out with a new series, the Lost in Space.
Yeah, the new. Yeah, we were talking about the one in 1960s.
Yeah, it was pretty good, but it wasn't as funny and stuff like that as the boomer biter because they didn't get their silver suits. Yeah, they all had silver suits. That was funny. Hippie K, you have a good one. I appreciate you stopping by.
Had fun on your live tonight.
I didn't go to college or anything like that. I went to out of high school. I went straight to work and had to make some money. So I've been working. Actually, I've been cutting grass and everything since I was 8 years old. So I've been making money since I was 8 years old. Bought my first brand new car before I was 18. So
He was a workaholic.
yeah, back in the day, I was.
I remember babysitting when I was really young. I remember that was when I got to stay up really late because I was babysitting just across the street. But I felt like I was a big girl.
Solid green is people. What's that mean, Randy? I missed that. I missed that one.
Watch the old Lost in Space, yeah.
Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Who is? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Fayetteville.
Yeah,
I got you. I was.
I think that's what they're saying. Lost in Space come out in September the 15th in 1965 to 68. Well, yes, it was reruns. No, I was probably watching the real
Well,
series.
yeah, you did, but I'm sure
Yeah.
reruns.
I watched all the reruns
Yeah.
too, I'm sure.
Calvin said that he used to watch
People.
the Twilight Zone. I remember watching.
Yeah, the Twilight Zone was pretty cool. It was one of those kind of weird, eerie shows, things you never knew what was going to happen. Let's see. Scotty says he's got over 500 DVDs. Wow. I hope you can convert them to digital.
Well, if I were you, I'd just buy a whole bunch of extra DVD players and just have them stored in your closet
Yeah,
somewhere.
because I don't even know if they have a DVD player in our Walmart anymore.
Because I wish we would have did that with the VHS, because I think I've got a tote somewhere in the big room with a lot of VHSs in it. But
Well,
I kept
let's see.
because we didn't label, and some of them I was thinking was my baby tapes that I called baby tapes. That we used to have this big camcorder and we would video the kids, and I'm sure some of those baby tapes were kind of lost in some of those boxes of old DVDs.
Yeah, we lost a lot of stuff like that. We could show some pictures. We have showed pictures in the of what we looked like when we were younger, and I guess I'll have to try to do that sometime or another again. But
a picture.
they're wanting a picture of Mr. Z is wanting a picture of what we looked like in the when we were younger back in the day, and they what y'all do is get our wedding picture and show up. You talk about a woman that looked wow.
Well, thank you. It was a beautiful wedding.
It was a beautiful wedding. No, she's my wife. She's not my fiance. Chimney Raiders 5 and Mature Wild Gone Nebraska edition. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe that's a game system. Red Dirt Rooster Road is here. Hello, how you doing?
I am
Pop
really
in and
far
out.
from the. I was way up in the chat.
Well, I don't know how you got
Well,
there.
I moved it and it
did
just kind of stayed there, and I thought, why aren't you answering any of this stuff? But it just was a long time ago.
Let's see. Top Smoke says quite quick to fix VHS and DVDs players, but you can but you can do it. If the laser still works. Really, I didn't know that. I thought they went once they went bad. They went bad. Let's see. Robbie says I missed something. Let's see. So let's see. Was a scary movie. Solat Green was a scary movie probably over 50 years ago. I'm gonna have to look that up, Randy. And Noble's got over 1,000 DVDs. Wow.
Yeah, we didn't collect or buy a lot of DVDs for whatever reason, because I think we just went up the street and rented movies
yeah.
so much that because we still had a Blockbuster in our town for a really long time.
Wow. Noble says he used to go to the pawn shop and buy 50 to 100 at a time for about $1 a piece. You know, there was a place, and we were more into the CDs that had different rock music on it, new artists, old artists, and all that stuff. And I could pick those up for a couple bucks a piece and stuff like that. We had them made, and then I would do like make different DVDs. But you can't buy a computer with a DVD and a CD player in it anymore. None of the computers we have now have a CD player in it. None. So I couldn't make another CD if I wanted to.
You used to make good music CDs.
Yeah, I bet Noble's got a bunch of good videos on there and stuff like that.
Bert and Cindy's here.
Well, hello, Bert and Cindy. How you doing? Let's see. Scotty says he wants to get the Dark Shadows was a different type of thing.
I know I've watched it, but I can't remember.
It was just one of those series that had like all the, if I remember right, it was kind of like a Halloween themed, Dracula, vampires, different vampires, whatever, werewolves, Frankenstein, all that kind of stuff, if I remember right. I may be wrong, but I think that's what I remember about that.
Thank you, Janae. That's very kind to remind everybody to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Noble says you can buy an external DVD player, recorder for about $20 on Amazon that plugs into the computer. Well, I might have to do that because I'd like to have I think I'd really like to have a lot of my stuff instead of on those flash drives. I'd like to have it on DVDs, or like on the pictures and all that stuff. You know, I think it would be beneficial to have it like a 2-system backup, and you can write on the DVD and all that stuff. So. Yes, I do believe in Jesus Christ. I am a follower of Jesus Christ. I've been saved, and yes, Satan is real, but I like leaving him out of my conversations. When I can.
Putty Cat says, did you have an Atari or an Intellivision or Pong?
I had neither. I had none of them. I think the kids got an Atari.
An Atari.
Somebody needed money where I worked one day, and
I love that tennis game.
They brought that Atari. It was an Atari, yeah.
And then what else was on there? That was some kind of airplane shooting.
Oh yeah,
Battle Galactica.
Yeah, Battle Galactica. It was down here at
yeah.
the bottom, and you had to kill everything that was attacking you.
Ava Adams is here. That was my maiden name, Adams.
Yeah.
We might be related, Ava.
Yeah, I'd never had any of those games until I bought that one off that guy that needed some money, and I brought it home, gave it to. What was that one game that you played?
Mario?
Mario Brothers, that's right. Mario Brothers, where you had to save the queen. And
love that game.
Because
I had a game Genie that if I died, all I had to do was click the button because the game Genie let me live on.
Yeah, I think Joseph
I
had the cheat code
on my thumb where I would.
And he was able to enter it into somehow, I don't know what he did. I come home, I left for work one night, and Lisa was sitting in a beanbag, all relaxed and comfortable playing March. She just started the game a little bit before I got ready to leave. See you later, dear. I walked in the door, and she was beating the queen. She had found the queen, and she had played that game all night long, and she was determined she was going to beat that game before she went to bed. Then she went to bed and collapsed. I Dream of Jeannie show. Yeah, I love that show. That was a really good show. Yeah, it
wasn't too long ago. I watched that. That's on
Tubi or Pluto or whatever.
One of those channels.
It's one of those wild channels you hardly ever watch.
Get on Roku. You can.
Musgrave family's here.
Howdy, howdy. What is the terrible cough?
I got it somehow yesterday when I was bush hogging. I started that crap, and then
Let's see. Randy says time has sure changed. Our car is 2016 model, and it didn't come with a CD player. I guess CDs has gone away. Yeah.
Yeah. CDs have gone.
Yeah.
Let's see. The van we have is I got it off her dad. I bought it off her dad, and then that's a 2001, no CD player.
Now the red car has a CD player.
Yes, it has a.
What year is it?
2012 Toyota Camry that we bought off her dad, so he wouldn't drive no more.
Well, he sat in the garage.
Yeah, I sat in the garage for 3 years. 3 years. 3 years.
After he didn't drive.
Yeah, and then so he finally let us buy it off of him to keep it either going or whatever. I told him he needed to sell it to somebody, and he offered it to us at a pretty good price, so we took it. And then the yellow car we bought when it's an 08, we bought it in 09 when that ice storm came. So it was a pretty good deal.
Oh, Jay's saying Gilligan's Island. I love that. Yeah.
Love Gilligan's Island.
I love the classics, yeah. All the good shows. They don't make TV like that anymore. Another one I liked was it was a little bit before Gilligan's Island and I Dream of Jeannie was Hazel. I love that show. That was a good show. That was back when you get the My Three Sons and
yeah, we recently found that on one of the channels that we watch, and We just watched the whole series
Oh,
of
that
Hazel.
was so good.
Yeah, that was a really good series that back in the day.
Yeah, young people wouldn't appreciate that, but if you ever watched it when you were a kid, I think it kind of, now when you get older, it is kind of nostalgic,
Yeah.
and you just kind of like
Well,
watching.
Janae, Benny Hill. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time. It would come on late night, and I'd watch it before we went to bed and stuff like that. And when I lived in Lowell, the Little Rascals, I remember watching that.
Yeah.
And well, those were movies. That, and then I loved Lucy was weekly. We watched it all the time. Little House on. I didn't watch Little House on the Prairie much. I was usually working when it was on. When it was a series, I was really working more.
Yeah.
And
Not last summer, but the summer before, our granddaughter, that's all she wanted to watch was Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
And she
Yep.
was, what, still on?
Yeah, we're still on.
Okay, good, because
I turned my phone off.
well, I don't know why it's programmed on these.
I had
You need
this is the iPad and this is in your name.
Yeah, I know, but you need to click
well,
what button do you click
I
to
don't
get the
have
phone off?
I don't have a clue. Lassie and Leave It to Beaver. Yep, I love those shows. The Love Boat, we watched it all the time. Tom Selleck, Magna P.I. was an awesome show. I loved that show. That was a pretty cool show. And all
What
his
about-
buddies.
What
And
about the
TC?
Bionic Woman and the Bionic Man?
Yeah, I love those.
Bionic.
Bionic. But yeah, I love TC, and I thought TC flying that helicopter. I always wanted to fly a helicopter to
Mr. Belvedere.
be like TC.
Yeah, there were some good shows back then.
They just the Rifleman. Yep, that's a good one. They don't make shows like they used to. And if they do make a show like they used to, it's a remake of what used to play in it. It's never as good.
Yeah,
Never
they
as
should
good.
not make. I mean, if they could name it something different and have the same storyline every week and copy off of somebody, and maybe it would be good. But you
Knight
tell
Rider.
me it's a remake of something, then I've already not liked it for some reason because
Well,
it's not going to
because
be the same.
you know it's not gonna.
No, it's not.
Gonna hold. If they would hold true to what they got, I mean, or if they would make it better. But I don't know. It's always very campy.
Mhm.
Bionic
Now,
Woman and
some of
$6
you
Million
guys
Man.
that live in another country, what was a show that you liked as a kid?
Fall Guy.
Maybe here in America we would say, "Oh, that's cool," or "I remember hearing something about that."
Oh,
I know my brother used to
somebody's
like.
watching our live in Japan. Cool.
Cool. Now my brother was into shows like give me just one.
Green
moment.
Hornet. Bruce Lee movies.
Bruce Lee, but I was kind of thinking of the not Hercules, but
Yeah, remakes are more satire. That's true.
I can't remember. The guy would like fight dragons and what am I thinking?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
T.J.
it's on that
Hooker was a
Gemini
good
Time.
movie. Top Smoke. Riptide. What was Riptide? Did I miss that one? Oh, Green Acres.
Yeah, I watched that the other day.
I love Green Acres.
On Roku.
Climbed up the pole, get a hold of the telephone.
Opening the closet door and the two guys, or one was a girl and one was a guy, redoing their house.
Yeah.
They were there to work.
Brothers and sisters that were always fighting each other. Michael
Happy Days.
Fleshman, haven't seen you in a while. Well, glad you came back.
Laverne and Shirley, yeah.
Happy Days, yeah, I love Happy Days. Laverne and Shirley was a little bit okay, but I liked Happy Days a lot better.
Andy
Tarzan
Griffith.
from the 70s. Yep, that was good. Airwolf, yeah, that was something Dad was hooked on, Airwolf. And, well, he was, Hee Haw, I love, I never missed an episode of Hee Haw back in the day, if I could help it. Andy Griffith, yep, I loved Andy Griffith, still watch Andy. Do you know that they say, and as far as I know, this is still true, but the Andy Griffith show, since it aired, has never been off TV. Well, since the series ended, probably, but since it aired is how they worded. It has never been off TV 24 hours a day since that day.
There's so many good shows you all are talking about. Flipper. I love
Oh yeah,
Flipper.
Flipper was awesome. Gentle Ben, yep. Bugaloos. Who's that? What was that show? Did I miss a Bugaloos show? Or was that something from overseas that may or not made it over here?
Yeah, I don't remember
The
that.
Red Hand Gang. Missed that one too, but
Yeah, that might have been overseas. Alf, yeah, I remember Alf. What was the other one? Mork and Mindy.
oh yeah, Mork and Mindy was a funny show. Nanu.
And then the other one with Welcome Back, Carter.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, yeah.
Alfie time.
Yeah, that Welcome Back Carter is kind of what started John Travolta in his career. He became a pretty good star.
Oh yeah, Soap. I love Soap.
I didn't watch Soap that.
Yeah,
we're telling.
That was fun.
Randy says we're telling our age.
Yeah, well.
You got that right, buddy.
You can see how old we are, so.
I'm gonna definitely have to wear a mask next time I bush hog.
Yeah, I told you.
Well, my face mask, I couldn't find my face mask. I got one of those flip down face masks that I wear, and I usually don't get this way when I found it, but I went ahead and I wanted to get that bush hogging done, so I just went ahead and did it. I don't know why I couldn't find it, but I laid it down someplace so I could remember, and forgot.
Yeah, our daughter loved Full House.
Yeah.
Full House was more for our daughter's age.
Her and
group.
Joseph, yeah.
Yeah.
Prince of Bel-Air, no, I didn't watch that show much.
That was.
I heard a lot about that show, but from the kids.
Yeah, that was.
The A-Team, yep, loved that, Mr. T. I loved how they would always put him out and they'd fly someplace and wake him up. You had to love Chips, yep, watch Chips.
Yeah, I thought about Chips earlier, but I couldn't remember what it was called. I could see him on those motorcycles.
Oh, yeah?
But Clash of the Titans or something like that, that was what my brother would watch, but that's not what it was called. It was called something else, and I didn't like those shows. It was just so far out to me to have the sorcerer, you know. I remember that one girl that had all the arms.
Oh, yeah.
And
eyes and all the hair and all that.
It was kind of freaky. He watched that all the time, and of course, you know, I wanted to watch TV too, so I would sit there and watch it.
Drink a glass of milk, BA. Wonder what that means.
I don't know. Dennis the Menace.
Yeah. Like Dennis the Menace. I like the cartoons better than the show. The guy that draws the Dennis the Menace cartoon. Well, no, that's fine. I'll be okay in a day or two. The Brady Bunch, yep.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
We still say that line.
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about, Willis?
BJ and the Bear, My Three Sons.
Yeah.
My God, we are telling our age.
Man, that is some good TV we're talking about, people.
Man, they do not make TV like that anymore. The bad thing is you can't sit your kids down in front of your grandkids. And, yeah, I'm really telling my age now when I say my grandkids. You can't sit them down and just watch TV anymore. You got to be careful. Even on Disney, you have to watch. And I didn't think that until my granddaughter went in one day.
Time has changed.
And she had the Disney Channel on, and Emily went into the other room and was doing something. And
I love the Munsters.
Oh, the Munsters? Oh, yeah, I love the Munsters.
The Addams Family.
Oh, the Jeffersons were awesome. Yeah, the Dukes of Hazzard. The original Dukes of Hazzard was awesome. The Jeffersons.
My Three Sons.
Yep. Archie Bunker. Oh, my God, Archie.
Archie Bunker wouldn't get away with
Yeah.
being aired out on TV
Well,
now.
Yeah, you couldn't play the Jeffersons, Archie Bunker.
Too many people would get offended.
Let's see, Sanford and Sons. None of that stuff could be played on TV anymore.
We do that all the time too with a heart attack.
Oh yeah,
Ethel.
coming Ethel. I'll beat you up there in a minute, Ethel. Mama's Family. Oh, that was hilarious. That was a off kick of Carol Burnett show. Top Smoke.
Mama's Family, yeah.
Yeah, Mama's Family, but I mean Top Smoke. I don't remember that one, but love the Dukes of Hazzard show. Yeah, I didn't like the. I mean, the movie. I watched the movie, which really did a disservice to the Dukes of Hazzard. I didn't find it endearing at all. Let's put it that way. I thought Jessica Simpson played a good role. The boys did, but Willie Nelson was and Burt Reynolds was weird and over the top. It just, I don't know. They could have picked better people for those roles and not played them stupid. That was my opinion. And oh yeah, Red Skelton. Yeah, we used to watch that.
And then at night,
Oh, I'll really tell
watch,
myself.
Dallas and
No, we didn't.
we did.
I know.
We watched
We
Dallas
did,
and
but because I was interested in her, she was interested in Dallas, so I watched Dallas. But what was that other show? I did like that show. Knox Landing. Knox Landing.
Yeah.
And that was only because that one girl was on there called Legs.
Yeah, Don't like legs.
I like Legs.
And I don't know what his name was, but I liked him.
Yeah.
He was.
And we met one of the guys off Dallas in
yeah.
Louisville one day.
Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby.
We met Bobby at the movie theater.
At the movie theater.
I looked over there and I said, "Oh my gosh, what in the world?" I mean, it wasn't a big movie theater. This was a small one. And I walked up to him and I said,
yeah, she was real quiet about it.
"Are you Bobby?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How awesome is that?" And he said, "You want my autograph?" And I'm like, "Okay." And I said, "Can you make it out to Barbara and John?" I didn't want it. I wasn't into
She had it made out to her mom and dad.
Yeah,
Her mom and
because-
dad, I don't know. I think they probably sold it at the flea market.
I wonder what they would have done with that.
The Carol Burnett show, cheers. Oh my God. Norm. How you doing, Norm?
Yeah, but Mom, and then I felt bad because right after I said that, everybody in the movie theater,
Yeah, it was like he got swamped.
And I thought, oh, all he wanted to
Luckily,
do
he was leaving.
watch a movie. No, the movie started.
No, we'd already watched the movie. We were on our way out, if I remember right. I could be wrong. She says I am most of the time anyway.
I remember differently, but anyway, I felt bad after that. I mean, somebody would have probably went up to him if I didn't, but...
The Man from Atlantis. I remember the name. I do not remember the show. And Carlos let's see. I have no idea what you wrote there, but I'm glad you're here.
Well, that last name reminded me of Cornelius. What was the Planet of the Apes?
Oh, I was
That's
thinking
what
when you said Cornelius, I said so. My brain said Soul Train.
Well, that's not Cornelius. But when I first glanced at that, and we were talking about old shows, that reminded me of.
Hello, William. See, Carol Burnett was good in Annie, the film. Yeah, Carol Burnett was good in a lot of things. Well, let's see, Gilligan's yeah, we already mentioned those. Let's see, Betty White. I really wasn't a big fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, Betty White was funny and all the girls, Maude and all them. But that wasn't my cup of tea on shows. I didn't watch so
Oh yeah,
much.
I didn't like what was it called, Maude?
Maude was one of them, and
Or the.
don't forget Hot Lips and
I
Mash.
don't think it was called Maude. I think that was her name. Wasn't it
Yeah,
called-
Maude was. Well, they did have a show one
what
time.
was
Maude.
The sister. They were.
I forget what the show was called, but yeah.
Oh, I worked with a guy.
The Golden Girls.
Yeah.
The Golden Girls.
Oh, a friend of mine at work. Oh, he loved the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
And that was just not my sense of humor. I don't know.
Forrest Gump was good.
That was a good movie.
Starsky and Hutch. I hadn't heard that name in a while.
Oh, Donald knows everything about Soul Train. He loved that show.
I did. I watched that every Saturday morning. I did it. You watched the American Bandstand, then you watched that, then you went out and worked the rest of the day.
Donald's a Soul Train dancer.
Let's see. Duncan family said they Southern Blessed Homestead. They just subscribed. Is Southern Blessed in here? If you are, say hi, because I missed you coming in.
Well, I didn't see him.
I didn't see him at all. I'm sorry to not see him. Southern Blessed come in. We've been friends for a long, long time, and I don't know how in the world we missed him.
There they are, right there.
Where are they?
He
Hey!
just said, "I dream of Jeannie."
I dream of Jeannie. Yep, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, well, we missed you with all the comments going on.
Yeah. Somehow I missed you, buddy. I don't know how I did that. Mike's a crazy guy, one of the nicest guys to meet.
Shirley Temple, yeah, that was
Yeah.
a cute movie back then. She was a good actress.
Yeah, she was very good. Yeah, all those little cute things and dancing around and doing the tap dance and Smoking the Bandit. Yeah, the first two Smoking the Bandits were great movies. After that, they should have never made those movies. But we love y'all too, Southern Blessed. We do.
Yeah. And Tony is
Let's
from
see, hi from
Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Cool. Glad you're here. We're in central Kentucky. Tracy and them subscribe to Southern Blessed. That's cool. Hopefully everybody goes over and enjoys their channel. Because, well, everybody on here that has a channel has got a good channel. Everybody should go over and subscribe. But before you do, you should subscribe to ours if you're not. Give us a thumbs up and leave some comments if you can. We'd love it. And if you think you're subscribed to the channel, for whatever reason, I don't understand it, but YouTube has been unsubscribing people. And every now and then we'll lose 10, 20 people. Then sometimes we get a few back, but it's weird how that really works. We have a picnic here in Kentucky, down around Kentucky Lake, every year, and it's is it the second Saturday in September?
Yeah.
And Heartland Homesteaders. You can look it up on Facebook.
Or
and
we've got a video on it.
Oh yeah, we got a couple videos on that. Matter of fact, the one we went to last year is up. But anyway, they Southern Blessed is. I don't think we've ever been there. They wasn't there. And a lot of other good people will be there. So if you get a chance, look that up on Facebook. Heartland Homesteaders. I always get that name mixed up, but it's a good time. Good friends, good food. Everybody it's kind of like a old church homecoming where you bring a bunch of food in, chips, whatever. The ones in charge of it, they usually furnish the meat, or and do all the cooking and everything. And I've never left there where I wasn't found her.
Yeah, with good food and just good conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It would, wherever you are, it would be worth the trip. And excuse me, but Patty's, what is that? Patty's. It's a very famous restaurant. Patty's is there. If you
Settlement.
And
Patty's Settlement.
Settlement, yeah. It's pretty famous there in Land Between the Lakes, and it's she's also got a hotel, and there's other cheaper hotels around the place and stuff like that. But it's a good time. It's usually from 10 to 2 on that second Saturday in September. So,
But
Any-
it sounds like it's just a short period of time. But if you stay, a lot of the people like to stay at a certain hotel, and then there's
that's all night.
yeah, you just get together in the conference room or the pool or out underneath the pavilion and just hang out, and it's really a nice.
Highway
it's
to
a nice
Heaven,
time.
Baywatch, Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. That was a great show. I liked it.
Boy, you are getting worse by the.
Well, yeah, I'll be
that's
alright
evening.
though. I'll get it all out for too long.
Take some. Night
Delight Acre says Patty's is good. Noble says it's 1980 settlement restaurant, and Mr. Bill. They yeah, it's a nice weekend. Let's put it that way. So Hazard and Dukes, yeah. Justin said they got accepted to. They just applied and got, and I don't know if they got accepted yet, but if you do get accepted to UK, you go into my cousins. I had a bunch of cousins that went there. Then I had a bunch of cousins that went to U of L. So
Your sister went to U of L?
my sister went to U of L.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her follow up on her teaching and all that stuff. Yeah, she did, and
She went to Moorhead for her basics, and
Yeah.
then she did some extra schooling and went to U of
well,
L.
I didn't know it was that time, Robbie. Well, we'll see you over there, buddy.
Really? My
Yep.
gosh, that was a fast hour.
Yeah, he says about to get ready for our live. So enjoyed you being here, Robbie. We'll be over in a little while. Everybody needs to when you're done with talking to us, what's wrong with Jack and Dina that we need to pray for them?
Well,
Are they having problems? I
uh,
mean, you know,
hippie cow. I forget.
well, I was getting ready for our
Yeah.
live when they made it talk
Yeah,
to
they
that.
they said that Jack when it was in the hospital.
Jackson Hospital?
Because of his hip or his knees. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, RoboCop was a good movie. Yeah, everybody pray for Jack and them. Make sure they
Yeah, definitely.
everything turns out pretty good for them. Make sure you join Robbie and Sonia and at the Wild Huckleberry for their live right after us. And make sure you subscribe to the channel before you leave. Hopefully you can see your way to subscribe. We try to make 2 shorts every day. And one in the morning, one in the afternoon, we put out every day. And it's rough putting that one out every morning before I go to work. But it gets done. And then remembering about the one in the afternoon, his knees, Jack's knee's bad. Well, I hope he gets it fixed. But
Yeah, that's a shame.
anyway, so we'll be putting out some videos, hopefully decent ones and good ones that you'll end up liking and watch. We do
I
some
made
cooking
ribs,
videos.
last night on the grill, but I didn't really video it because I didn't want it to be a long drawn out process like that other video I had, but I did kind of video a little bit of it.
Yeah, well, I had some bush hogging. Anyway, that video will come out later this week. So, Simple
We're in
Acres,
Kentucky, Peter.
see you next week, and hope you stay cool up there. And
Yeah, before you all go, make sure you hit that thumbs up and
it really helps the channel out.
and maybe even hit the subscribe button, and then that way next week when you forget about us, you might get notified that
we're
we're
going
on
live again.
and then you could come back and get to know us again, because it's hard to get to watch everybody's channel, but we would like to become friends, so hit that button for
Well,
us.
that is a problem, Tony. A lot of guys are having that problem, and only thing I can do is say we'll pray for you, and hopefully that kind of goes away and turns out better for you.
Yeah, keep in touch, Justin. Yeah, you're if you're gonna be in Lexington, you're not too far from us. We're about maybe what 2 hours from Lexington.
About 4 hours at
4?
least. 4.
Oh, I didn't know we were that far away from Lexington.
Well, yeah. By the time you get,
Yeah, I guess so.
Of course, I'm judging it as a kid. When we used to come to the country, it took about 2 hours to get here, and then when we would go to Lexington, it would take about 2 hours.
Would take
And
about,
if it was, the speed limit was 55 back then, so it's a
Yeah.
little quicker. So it's about an hour and a half
we're
either
not
way.
too far. And Lexington's
Peter
a
said he
beautiful,
just subscribed from
town.
London, England, and wishes us well. Well, hopefully you'll watch, leave us comments, and we'll be doing great if you do that for us, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. In Sweden, oh man, I bet it's beautiful
Let's
where you
see.
live, Ricard.
He was with the 9th Infantry Division in '68. Dad was with the Infantry Division in
Let's see over there, Putty Cat.
55, 6, and 7. I don't know which infantry number he was with, but he was with the Putty Cat. Will thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you when we get a chance. Times said they fought alligators. Well, you must be a bad lad if you fought some alligators, because I've seen guys fight alligators. That's a rough job. No, we haven't been to Sweden. And well, we're going to end this and jump over on the wild huckleberry. And until next time, may God bless your days the way He always blesses ours. And until next week, hopefully you all will see us during the week with shorts and videos that we put out. And we'll see you. You all can see us next Sunday, because next Sunday at 5 we'll be there. Thank you, Randy. You be safe, buddy, and appreciate everything. Hello from Indonesia, and we'll see. Micah says, Tumblr Times said they didn't mean to. I don't know what that means, but sorry about that. Well, until next time, may God bless your days the way He always does ours. See ya.